When we're talking about cutting cardboard, there's all kinds of ways to do it, but it really depends on what you want for your end product in terms of how you should go about cutting cardboard. So if you look at this is a one ply piece of cardboard, which means that there's only one actual layer of wave in between two other layers of paper. So we call this one ply. And you'll notice how there's actual direction here to the actual waves or grooves, which means it's going to be easier to cut the paper along the groove than it is going to be to cut the cardboard or the paper against the groove. So you can actually see the ribbing on this. That shows you the direction of the grooves. And if I want to sit here and make something really curved, let's say, I'm going to start with my X-Acto, which is always retracted or lowered, and I'm going to bring it out. I'm then going to put my index finger on the actual tip of the X-Acto like this with my safety gloves on. And if I want to curve something and I press nice and easy, I can get a really nice curve. You'll see that the actual cut is there. Okay, I by no means have gone through the paper. I did that specifically. I actually did it on purpose because if you actually try to press really hard, okay, you may get it, but you may not. And you might actually have these really sharp, jagged edges where you actually cut the actual cardboard and it makes it a real messy cut. So one of the best tricks for cutting cardboard is actually going nice and easy with your knife, but going over the cut numerous times. So I've started my cut here. I'm going to find the same groove, and my actual knife is going to be fitted into this actual opening. Now you can see what's happening here because I didn't turn my blade properly, but it's actually the more and more we go through this, the more we're cutting through it, and we're gonna get this nice, really even finish of a cut. You look over and you see there's no jagged edges to that actual cut, okay? It ends up being a nice, smooth cut. You'll also notice that if we're using cardboard, I want you to listen to the sound that this is going to make. If I cut along the grooves, so I'm not going across them, I'm going with them, you'll notice that we get a really easy cut. You'll notice I went nice and easy again. I didn't even have to use a ruler here because the blade loves to actually fit into these actual grooves. If I try to go against the grooves, I may have a little bit more resistance. You can hear it. It almost sounds like a little bump, 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 bump. It's going over the actual bumps. You can still get a really nice, easy cut. Okay, you'll notice I'm going through the same cut over and over again. So that was 3 times, and look at that, a perfect cut. So when we're gonna try and actually use X-Actos with cardboard, which we will be doing a lot this week, easy and light touch with the blade going numerous times through the cardboard will give you a better cut. And like anything, practice with this is gonna make perfect. So let's move on to the next section.